recording somewhere else. Okay, you're good to go.
Okay, it is 6:33, and this is the Sandy Oaks Park Advisory Committee meeting on June 2nd, 2020. Notice is hereby given that the meeting of the Sandy Oaks Park Advisory Committee will be held on Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. I don't think I need to read the rest of that. There will be no in-person public access to the meeting, I'll write that, but the public questions and participation can be done by following the Zoom meeting protocol. So I don't know if we have anybody that's doing that, but we'll go from there. Okay, I'll call the meeting to order, and we'll do a quorum call. Ann?
Here.
Gloria?
Here.
Charles?
Here.
Mayor?
Here.
We have a quorum, so I guess we'll go to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I'm glad to see you all. We haven't seen each other for a
Long time.
Yeah.
There's people.
And I see that most of us, or at least hopefully all of us, are virus-free, but that's not on the agenda. So I don't think we have any citizens to be heard.
To my knowledge, there were no email requests. I'm going to ask that y'all use these.
Thank you.
How do you turn it on?
Well, you just push the button, but then you'll turn it on.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait till the mayor turns on the PA system.
Oh,
No juice yet.
Could you do a mic test, please?
It's not working. Mine isn't anyhow.
I think mine is. You want to use this one?
No, it's okay. Or maybe it is now.
I hear it.
I hear it too.
Okay. All right, we'll
I
go
don't hear it.
forward then.
Well, I don't hear it working over there.
No,
Mine seems to be.
you can't tell with yours, Charles, because your voice is so.
Parade ground voice, sir.
Hello? Can you hear mine?
I'm trying to figure out where that's plugged in.
Oh, I heard something.
Well, that was me clicking the
Oh.
button. It doesn't sound
Testing,
like it's
testing.
operational.
Oh, gosh, really?
Sounds like a phone. Well, let's just.
Let's just talk loud.
Yeah, we can talk loud. I'll try and talk louder even through this.
That here?
We'll go down to agenda item 4. Then everybody, well,
I speak loud, he speaks
okay.
loud.
Agenda item 4, discuss and possible action on procurement of flora and initiation of prep work for the Monarch. That was the tugboat.
Okay, mic test again, please.
Oh. No.
Nick, pull it down in front of you and speak.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Can you hear it? Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better there.
Okay. So the Monarch Butterfly site, I know, Charles, I have promised to donate a certain amount of money to purchase the plants. I don't know if we want to start that yet by because of the pandemic, but I don't know, what are all your thoughts on this? Plus, somebody's got to prep, and I imagine that I would volunteer to help. I think John would too.
I know that Letty, I'm not sure,
Put them closer to your
Sorry.
There you go.
and turn it on.
And turn it on.
I'm not, that Letty that was coming to the meetings for a while, she wants to be involved when we get to planting things and cleaning up wherever, back
Over
there. Yeah.
So do we want to move ahead now, or do we want to wait a little while longer? That's why I brought this forward.
Well, I would like to move ahead with it,
Okay,
but, you know, we're gonna have to ask volunteers to all social distance. I'm ready to write a check and put it in the city treasury.
me too.
We can do that when we come to the council meeting next week.
Okay, sounds good to me. And then ask for volunteers?
And, yeah, then we can start asking volunteers.
Where are we with the grant? Have we heard on that?
We
We
did
did
not
not get
receive a
one.
grant.
We're
Tom
not
and I,
going to receive a grant?
No.
not this year.
Okay.
Tom and I each pledged the money to replace the grant. So you're getting the,
$400.
yeah, you're
And the
getting,
city match.
and we're hoping the city will match our donations.
So, just procedurally, I think what needs to happen there is that needs to go on a city council agenda. We would have to talk about the grant
Yeah.
and then,
Tom and I
Accept.
will
Yeah, sponsor that.
co-sponsor
okay, just make sure you get that
an item,
to
yes.
council.
To accept the funds
The
from
city
us?
has to agree to accept the donation.
Okay. All right,
I'll bring a check anyway.
I will too, so,
Well, they have to agree to match the donation.
Yes, it was
Okay.
contingent upon the grant, so you're replacing that.
Right. Yeah, I have some seeds on order. Everything should be here this week to start planting for the fall planting. Originally, I had thought to put it behind the building. I'd like to talk about, maybe we do some landscaping on the front of the building and utilize the butterfly plants in the landscaping in front of the building so people can see it more readily. But that's my thoughts.
well, I'm not opposed to that. I don't know if anybody else is. Where would we want to put it? Right out here?
Well, between the two ramps, there's not a lot of space. We could put one bed across there, but I was thinking outside of the ramp areas,
Okay.
and maybe on some of the walkway.
All right, sounds good.
What about butterfly traffic?
Butterfly
Traffic.
traffic.
Are we anticipating some suicides or? I'm just saying, we might want to consider outside of human traffic areas.
Yeah, so the butterflies don't get squashed.
Exactly, or become a nuisance and people
Yeah.
swat them or
I mean, if
whatever.
we have that many butterflies, I think we really accomplished something.
Yeah, I'm thinking that if we get that many butterflies, we can spread the plantings.
Okay, well, we can look out there and pick a viable spot that might not impede traffic and might not, and still be a,
Tom, could you use the microphone?
Oh, yeah,
It's
I'm
harder-
sorry,
It's harder for us to hear you.
damn, I can hear myself well. Yeah, I was saying we could pick a spot that might not impede traffic or, have the butterflies suffer being swatted, but still be appealing to the public somewhere out here.
Okay.
Does it need to be concentrated in an area, or can it be
Spread
spread
out.
out?
Well, uh,
By virtue of the word sanctuary, I would think that it would, we could consider, I don't know how big the sanctuary would be, but I think that when it says sanctuary, it kind of makes it exclusive for the butterflies. But, so, I don't know. If we're going to get certified as a monarch site, then do they have criteria? I don't know.
they do have criteria as to what kind of plants you have in, I think as little as 100 square feet of butterfly garden can be certified.
Okay, so,
I have a question.
What?
Are the plants that we're gonna put out there, are those gonna attract bees also?
Well, yeah, any plant that has nectar attracts pollinators, and bees are pollinators.
Okay.
why do you have a concern about bees or people with allergies and?
Well, I was thinking about people with allergies, but I was thinking wrong also, because I was thinking it was gonna be back here, and if we were gonna make the little putt-putt, a walking trail for the little kids, or whatever, that might be a problem, maybe. I don't know. But if it's up here, I guess it'll be okay.
I heard that, the monarch butterflies attract those killer hornets, but no, I'm only kidding.
The killer hornet was pretty much a hoax.
Yeah. Well, okay, then, we'll survey that next week. We'll put it on the board agenda, and we'll bring our donations in to make this start working for us.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Okay. Agenda item 5, discuss and possible action on the regulatory requirement for operation of a water fountain. There's this document that I got, and under section 341-031 B, it states, in a public place or an establishment catering to the public, a common drinking cup may not be used. Drinking water may not be served except in sanitary containers or through other sanitary mediums. D, in this section, common drinking cup means a water or other beverage receptacle used for more than one person. The term does not include a water or other beverage receptacle that is properly washed and sterilized after each use. So I think that would preclude us getting one unless we hired someone to stay there 24 hours a day.
Well,
Sorry.
That's the way I interpret it, but anyhow.
One of the fountains I found online that I think I forwarded has a regular drinking fountain, but it also has so people could fill up their little water bottles and type of stuff. I don't know if that
I still think that would still need to be sanitized.
sanitized.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, and right now, in light of what we're dealing with
Yeah, that
COVID-19,
even makes
it's
it
probably
more-
not
yeah.
even a good time to be having that discussion.
Sure.
So
I think everybody just needs to be told to bring their own water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for right now, I think this is a sort of a dead issue.
Put it on hold.
Yeah, put it on hold. But you were going to say something, Charles? No? Okay. Okay, agenda item 6, discuss and possible action on the status of the playground equipment painting project. Well, I talked to the painter last week. He told me he was going to extend it 2 weeks, and I thought that date would have been Monday, but the date is actually next Monday when he will come back to complete the job. He hasn't been paid for the whole job, so I have no doubt he's going to come back.
What's the rain we've been having lately? I don't know if it's ever dried out enough to paint it.
Yeah, well, that's true too. I mean, so I'll report on that. I hope next meeting that it has been completed. And then agenda item 7, discuss and possible action on painting the teeter-totter and swing set. Now, I think Chris and his crew have completed painting that,
Okay.
so that is
Oh.
done.
Great.
Yeah. 7,
Hey,
8, yeah. Discuss and possible action on the compliance of social distancing during park activities. Do we have any idea on whether people are actually, and I mean, it's pretty much up to them. I know they have the Zumba and
The Zumba,
Under the pavilion, they're pretty much apart.
separated, yeah.
But the
Really?
kids on the playground, I mean, there's just gobs of them. And they're on everything.
Well, my concern with the playground is that has been closed. We've had a barricade up, we've had it tied off, and they just rip it down and go in, and
there's
it's
no
never
way
been
that we
officially
get,
open, and we're not cleaning it, so
Yeah.
it's at their own risk.
Right there.
yeah, that's the way I look at it too.
Yeah.
That it's something, maybe
I
we
mean,
should
we
put some,
attempted to keep it closed, but
maybe,
they, you
yeah,
know,
maybe we should put some temporary signs up.
we had signs up.
Oh, they tore them down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and the barricade they had up, they would literally do this to get around the barricade so they
Squeeze
could get in there. So then they just decided to throw the barricade away.
Well, at least it's documented that we tried to keep them out, and,
Yeah.
I mean, so,
Hopefully the heat is sanitized and everything.
yeah. I'll move on to agenda item 9, discuss and possible action on the possibility of having a 5K run in the park. Gloria, do you know, I know those people wanted to do that. I mean,
Yeah, they're actually, the couple are some of the ones that teach the
the
Zumba. Just to let them know, I mean,
I mean, do we want to do that now, or should we wait? I mean, what's the,
well,
I mean, there's not a lot of people going to be running with masks. I mean, I've had to do it, and it's hard, so.
I think there's a lot that goes into planning an event like that.
Yeah.
You know, are there sign-up fees, are there awards, or, I mean, you know, who's gonna kind
Well,
of?
I thought they were going to take care of it themselves, do
Right.
all of that.
there's no fee. It's just, I'm guessing it's like a group of people that just want to do this with them, like followers. I guess it's the same thing like the Zumba classes. I actually wanted to make it kind of a bigger thing and reach out to more people and maybe have like little awards or little medal that, like you said, that would take a lot more planning and a lot more time.
Well, and I think with an event like that, they do need to have some kind of medical staff
Right.
on site in case somebody is injured or there's heat stroke or.
And we have to provide like water or something, so also.
So, I mean, I'm okay with it. What I would like is for them to present a full plan of, you know, what it entails. You know, how many, what what about medical facilities? What about, you know, how are they gonna supply water?
I'll
But-
look
Those type
into
of
it.
things.
I can look into it.
Yeah, would you ask them to do
Yes.
that, and then we can go over it at the next meeting?
Absolutely.
Does that make sense? everybody?
And I know a paramedic that I'm sure would be glad to volunteer his time.
I know one, I know you know one.
I'm just volunteering him right now. Our neighbor.
So Gloria, then you will have them come up with a plan.
Yes.
And we can go over it, and then if necessary, if we decide that it's something we can do, we will take it to the council for approval to have that done.
Okay,
I
absolutely.
think, okay. Agenda item of 10, discuss or possible action on the status of the emplacement of the park rules signs. And I think they're up.
Done. They're up.
So-
They look great.
They look great. I mean, it's in your face.
Big.
You can't miss it.
No kidding.
Good, good.
So that is done.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Did those
So,
just go up yesterday?
It's just been in the last couple days.
yeah, he was telling me, I think, at the end of last week that
Well,
they were
Remember,
replacing
these
it.
big signs behind you were ordered from the same place,
Oh,
and apparently all that has just come in this week, so.
okay.
Yeah, and they have stains, so,
I like those signs.
yeah, you can't miss them, that's for sure. Okay, agenda item 11, adjourned.
What time would it be?
It would be 6:55. I'll go by my watch.
I don't know how to turn that off.
Oh, I don't want to, you just push stop, Mayor?
You know how to do it?
I don't want to forget miss anything.
Pause right
up.
here.
Oh,